Welcome to today's lesson. Before we get right to it, we're going to learn about Jesus and how he went to the temple. But before we do that, let's learn our unit verse. I'll say it first, and then we're going to sing it. God loved us and sent his Son. 1 John 4:10. Now we're going to sing it together. God loved us and sent his Son. God loved us and sent his Son. 1 John 4:10, let's sing it again. God loved us and sent his Son. Ready to do it again? Let's do it. God loved us and sent his Son. God loved us and sent his Son. 1 John 4:10, let's sing it again. God loved us and sent his Son. In today's story, friends, we're going to talk about Jesus in the temple. But first, did you know that Jesus had a family? That's right, he grew up with a family, just like you and I. And he was a baby, of course. He was born as a baby just like all of us, and he grew in his body, right? Well, he was growing stronger and wiser every day throughout the years. Isn't that remarkable? And this story that I'm about to tell you that is out of the Bible tells you about how Jesus was growing strong and wiser. This story today, parents, is out of Luke chapter 2, verses 40 through 52. So, the Bible tells us that Jesus grew and became strong, and he learned about God. And when Jesus was 12 years old, you can see him being 12 right here, he went to the temple in Jerusalem with his parents. And Mary and Joseph traveled with their friends and their family, and they journeyed to Jerusalem for a celebration. And here is Jesus in the temple, listening, learning, and also asking questions and teaching others. And when it was time to leave, everyone started to go home together. After they had traveled a while, Mary and Joseph began to look for Jesus, and they realized, you know what? He wasn't with them. He wasn't with the friends. He wasn't with family. And so they could not find him. And no one knew where Jesus was when they asked others. And Mary and Joseph hurried back. They hurried back. As you can see right here, they found him. He was at the temple. He never left. And after 3 days, they found him at the temple, and he was listening to the teachers and asking them questions. And the teachers were surprised by how much Jesus knew about God. And so Mary asked Jesus, like right here, why are you here? Your father and I have been so worried about you. And we have been looking for you everywhere. And Jesus answered, Why were you looking for me, Mom? Didn't you know I would be at the temple talking about God? And Jesus went home with his parents and did what they told him to do. And Jesus grew older and stronger as the years passed. So Jesus honored his parents by asking a very sweet question back and not getting an attitude. And he listened to them and followed his parents back. But isn't that great that he wanted to be at church and he wanted to learn about God? And he indulged in that time in the Word of God. And I want to ask you today, have you gone to church? And if you haven't, are you watching this video? Isn't that a way you can learn about God and who Jesus is? I think you're doing a pretty good job. Friends, I hope you enjoyed today's story and learn to go over it again with your family members and even act it out at home. Bye, friends.